So here we have an option to change the transaction here. If I press enter, it will come as a sale return. So basically whatever I have done the sale entry, I can do the sale return here also. So I will do the sale return. Just 1 minute, let me take this wire out of it. Okay, yeah, sorry. So I will just click on the sale return, enter it, will come on the ledger details. So we'll go to the AK test customer. I will put the invoice number. See here there are two things. As you know, as per the new norms of the GST, you can't do the sale return without showing the bill number. So what enhancement we have given here, while making a credit note, you can select the invoice number. Let's say you're doing any sales voucher from your accounts and you want to do the sale return, or you want to give a credit note. From here only you can select the invoice number against that customer. So we have done this 334466. I'm going to select this one and it will reflect here, and you can give your amount, because there might be a chance you're going to return the half of the bill, because you can't show the LOVs or the other things over here. So whatever you want to return, you can enter it here. And also, as per the new government norms, what we got to know, like, you have to give the reason code. This is mandatory when you do a sales return or when you're doing a purchase return. This reason code is mandatory for your e-filing. So since our GoFrugal is already working on the e-filing, we have already added the reason codes for each transactions. As soon as we got to know the exact reason code from the government, like the GST codes we got to know from the government, the SSC codes we are aware, and as soon as we got the information on the reason codes, we will put that reason codes in our master sheet. As of now, we given an option to put as a manually here. So I'm just putting any reason code here along with the reason, and I will be saving it. It will be like a same way the how you use the wastage entry in our system. We have in our masters, we have some 8 to 9 reasons, and based on those reasons you're doing a sale return. So in a similar way, we'll be adding a reason codes here. So after adding a reason code, I will click on the save. So this is saved now. And if you want to do a simple credit note, you can also do without selecting the sale return. Just click on the credit note, select the ledger. We have some few questions here. We'll get back to you after this couple of screens. Now, I'm closing this screen. Now I will show you the credit note for the suppliers here. Basically, it will be a purchase for me, so I'm just selecting one suppliers. And also, I hope you guys are aware of this thing. You can also select based on the group also here. If I select a group here, I can just enter as a, okay, so all my suppliers will come. So you can also search from the group wise also here. Instead of searching that particular supplier, I can also search based on the group also. So this is my supplier, AK supplier HQGST, the test supplier. I'm giving one this invoice number, that is 1550. I will put the date. So we'll be doing a couple of entries here. one with the 3000, one with the 4000, and I will click as a OK. So all my transactions will come here, and I will click on the save. So one credit note has been issued to my supplier. And for this also we have a report. I will come, okay, I will show you now only. If you click on the reports, the more and registers, similar way where you have seen the sale register and purchase register, we have the credit note here. Credit note register with GST breakup. Again, I'm telling you, these options will come whenever you will enable that configuration of GST breakup. So our invoice number was 1550. So here is my 1550, the invoice number, and I can click on the voucher number and I can see it. Let's go back to our voucher entry. Let's go back to our debit note now. So I'll be clicking the debit note. Now in a like I have shown in the credit note, we have an option to do the sale return on the debit on the credit note, and here we have an option to do the purchase return, because debit note you will get when you do the purchase return to the supplier. So I will again select the purchase return here. I will select that supplier. Let me verify in the reports on which supplier we have done the transaction. Go on the reports, registers, purchase register. So we have done for the AK supplier HQ GST. So we'll be doing the debit note against the AK supplier HQ GST. I will just delete it. Click on the purchase return, AK supplier HQ GST. So again the screen will come. I will click enter. See, again like in the sales screen, I will get my purchase and entry also here. So based on this purchase entry, I can do the transaction here. I don't know my net amount. I know my my accessible amount, so I will put only the accessible amount only here. System will calculate automatically, and in a similar way, we will be giving a reason code also here. Okay, I will just save it. Sorry, the code will be there here. So I will just save it here. So this is what we have done the enhancement on the debit note, credit note, purchase and sale register.